Well, the family of 24-year-old hostage Evyatar David, who was kidnapped from the Nova Music Festival, the family is stepping up efforts to rally international support for a hostage deal. His brother, Ilay David, recently met with Georgia Governor Brian Kemp as part of that push. Here's a snippet of what he told him.
We went into that roller coaster for many, many times, and we hope that President Trump, with his government, with Prime Minister Netanyahu, that they all work on a plan that will bring all the hostages, all of them, no separation, not only Evyatar and Guy, but all the hostages, all 50 of them, all these precious, precious souls that are suffering so much right now, will be home, and we will not have to feel this separation again, because I think the Jewish heart has bled enough, and we need to make that stop.
Well, I want to welcome now Ilay David, the brother of hostage Evyatar David, who you just heard there in that clip. Ilay, as we saw, you just met with the governor of Georgia, Brian Kemp, and I know we heard a snippet of your message, but tell us more. Your hopes from meeting with U.S. state leaders like him. Do you think that this could truly move the needle internationally when it comes to the hostages?
I believe it's another break in the wall. We need as many as officials to support our cause, to really adopt the hostages as their own projects. They need to know their stories. They need to know their families, their friends, their communities. They are the people in influence, and they can advocate for us more efficiently than we can.
And it's important to continue to meet the people like yourself who are firsthand impacted by this. Ilay, I'm also curious, the international community, they've been blasting Israel over the past several weeks for the humanitarian situation in Gaza. And now Israel is implementing these humanitarian pauses in Gaza. But the hostages, like Evyatar, they're not getting this aid. And many from the Hostage Family Forum, they're condemning this decision from Israel. But how did you react when you first heard this news?
The real situation, the humanitarian situation in Gaza, is the 50 hostages suffering. As we believe there are more than 20 hostages being alive right now, and we know that every second they survive to exist because they are being preserved, they are being fed with 10% of what a normal man should be fed, and that's only in good days. In bad days, they don't get food at all. They're being separated from the world, from any TV or radio. They have no idea what is happening outside. They're being manipulated all the time by their captors. They're being chained. They're being unable to move in this very dark space underground. They are being tortured emotionally, physically, and that's the only humanitarian issue that should be discussed right now. And I find it disgusting, stupid, and irresponsible what all the countries are around us in the West world are trying to implement and suggest right now. It's a disgrace. It is a disgrace. It only helps Hamas right now. That's why they stepped out of the deal. It's only because of that. And we have to make more pressure on Hamas. We have no choice.
How do you expect these international communities to put more pressure on Hamas? As you just mentioned, Hamas has left the deal. These ceasefire and hostage release talks have come to a breakdown over the weekend. Are you concerned that they might not get back on track?
Yes, I am. I'm very concerned. I know Evyatar suffers a great deal right now. We've heard from the hostages that stayed with him and returned. They told us about the hideous conditions underground, the suffering, the agony, the helplessness, this endless try to find hope and a reason just to live. And every day is like that underground, every day. And we need to remember that they can only be executed at any minute. We just a month from now, we're going to mark the year since 6 hostages have been executed. So they can be killed at any moment, and they are suffering. I think that all of these Western countries should blame Hamas keep blaming Hamas and stop their support and stop their supporters. Use every tool they have in order to separate Hamas from the all the other world, and make them beg for a deal, make them beg for a ceasefire. That's what we need.